My dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This is the weekly reading for Monday, from Monday to Thursday, September 15th to the 18th, 2025. And it's for everyone, for the whole collective. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear viewers. Let's see what the heavens, the universe wants you all to know. Welcome to the channel. Thank you all for your support. I'm in gratitude to each and every one of you. The viewing is going up. Please continue your support by watching 1 or 2 videos extra per week. That helps me big time, and I'm really in gratitude. I'd like to convey my best wishes to all of you. Those of you who are, everybody, each and every one of you, thank you so much for everything, for your support. And I'd like to convey my best wishes not only to everybody, but especially also to those who are celebrating any kind of occasion this week. Happy birthdays to those who are celebrating birthdays, happy occasions, if there's any special occasion. And my best wishes and regards to each and every one of you. Now, I'm going to start with the first message for all of us, the collective, to see what is the main thing we need to know. All of us, the advice from the heavens. Wow, giving and receiving. We had that last week. It's here again. It's saying the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. Taking breath in and out. When you only exhale, you're giving, or only inhale, you're receiving. You become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. So giving and receiving. So if you are receiving, try to give. If you are giving, try to receive. Balance everything out in your life. And balance always, almost always, is the best thing to give you that peace of mind and that sort of quality of life. Let's take 2 more messages. I'll be cutting twice for the collective. We have a renewal. Now, this has been coming, and when I did the coffee cup for everybody practically, a lot of signs are going through renewal, a new lease of life. Something new in your life is changing. For many, it's to do with partnerships, and it's also to do with something to do with abundance also. So partnerships and abundance. Let's have a look at the second one. And it says focus. Focus is very important, especially when there are a lot of changes taking place. Eye for detail, watching everything, focusing, very important at a time where there is great change. So change and renewal, both together and synchronized. Let's see 2 more messages from another deck, and I'll be cutting twice for the collective to see what else you need to know. Someone will inspire you. This person could be a water energy like Pisces, because the fish is there, Pisces number 1. Could be Cancer or Scorpio. Someone that will inspire you or give you an idea or inspire you to take some sort of an action. Could be a new person entering your life in this renewal, because we do have renewal of partnership. You might be going into partnership with someone that is of water energy. Have a look at your general reading. That should tell you, like for your star sign, you'll know exactly who this is. But it does look to me like a water energy or Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio. Something hidden from you that you're not seeing right now. Something that might take place in 2 months from now. Something major. A major transition, a major change, a major something that's going on that your higher self and your dreams are trying to tell you, but maybe, just maybe, you're not hearing them. You're too overwhelmed. What you don't see happening is spectacular. There is grieving the loss of someone, that's for sure, grieving the loss of someone. But there's also the 9 of Pentacles, living the life of wealth and luxury and not needing for anything. This is absolute heaven, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so that's beautiful. But the grieving is there, losing someone or losing a situation. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck. Here we go. And I'll be cutting twice. Let's see what else do we all need to know. The 3 of Swords. This is where separation comes into play. This is where painful truth, hurtful truth, deception, separation, betrayal, all of that. And this is when something ends, and there is, of course, the grieving of the loss of that particular situation or person. So that's the 3 of Swords. And let's take another one and see what else. This could be the ending and the new beginning, because remember I said renewal and the renewal of partnerships. So this could be a partnership renewal. So something has to end. Yes, there is the tower, and the tower is about removing someone that is no longer needed in your life. And when I say needed, it means it's someone you cannot learn and progress together in this lifetime. You've reached like a dead end. There's nothing more that can be done. And it's something that needs to be removed in order for a new beginning. Sometimes, and this sometimes can be sad, it can be a crisis, but it is also an important and necessary ending so that you can start a great new renewal of life. And maybe that's what your higher self is trying to tell you. Maybe that's the one that's hidden from you, the situation that you're not aware. You are destined to live a life of happiness. Where you are now, it seems to me you're not happy. Whenever anyone is living in the tower situation, they're not happy. Okay, let's move on to the next level. We're going to take 3 messages, cutting once only from this deck. And you are going to be free from this situation. Absolute freedom. The next chapter is going to be quite freedom. A lot of happiness. A lot of happiness, a lot of dreams come true with the 9 of Cups. So you've got the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Doesn't get any better. That's magnificent. Absolutely incredible for you. Okay. Sorry. Let's take on the next one. And it says justice will prevail. So any injustice, anything that's been unfair, all of it is going to resolve, and it's going to resolve in your favor. If there's a lawsuit, any kind of problem will be all justified just for you. And this can also be something about Libra, dealing with Libra. It can be also a lawsuit that you will win, a lawyer, a situation where you will be winning. What you don't see happening, there is a soulmate connection, and it can be a fire energy, very strong fire energy. Sagittarius being number 1, then Leo, then Aries. A great partnership imminent, and that's what this is all about. Remember I said renewal of partnership? So now it looks to me like it's going to be a fire energy. Have a look at your star sign, under your sign, your general reading, and you'll know who the fire energy is. So that's that one. We've got fire and water energy both in this story. Okay, so soulmate connection, beautiful. Now that we've established all of that, I'm going to take 2 more cards and then I'll clarify. I'll just take 2 from this deck. Oops, here we go. For the collective, cutting twice. The first one, we've got the swords. This shows money conflicts, having issues with money, cutting corners, but there's going to be a breakthrough. So a breakthrough is at hand, and it looks to me like there may be a situation with law. There is a situation with law. Lawyers, that's why justice was here in this situation. And in some cases, this can be to do with money, you getting money or somebody getting money. There could be a lawsuit that you are going to win it, and it's going to be giving you a lot of money that's owing to you is going to come. That could be that is a possibility. The other factor is that defense. You are going to be defending a situation, defending yourself. There may be pay cuts. There may be a situation where somebody's being fired, so you'll be fighting and getting a lawyer. There could be careers about law and order at the same time. Now, the second message for everyone for this week, and we've got the moon. Now, the moon is about hidden factors coming to light, so things that are unknown coming to light. It is also about fleeing funds, unknown source where the money is going, but you are going to be guided. You are going to find this money. If it's been taken, if you've put it somewhere and you've forgotten, you are going to be guided to see where there is money. There may be money leaking somewhere that you're not aware. Like I just discovered that there was a situation. I don't want to name names, like those channels that you pay money for that you watch. Was taking out of my money, money that, like, it was taking what I pay and then was taking extra, and it's been happening for a while. I hadn't checked my statements, and when I did, I found out that they were, taking money, stealing money, fraud. So I had to report it and put a stop to it. But that could be like, I was guided to do that because I usually don't have time to watch my statements. There's so many of them. So finally I did, like, I was guided to watch, and I did, and I found the fleeing funds. So there was like $80 every month taken away on top of what I pay subscription for that channel. So an unknown source, you will be able to find out what this is. All right. Another fact about the moon, hidden factors come to light. Jobs, working night shift perhaps, odd jobs here and there, part-time work, and moonlighting, being in the romantic mood at the same time, some wishes granted, and so forth. Okay, now before I clarify, there is also 2 messages I want to take from this deck there's anything for the collective. Okay, we've got one, and I need just one more, and there's the other one. Okay, so there's going to be recovery, whether it's recovery of fleeing funds. There will be recovery if you haven't been feeling well. There's going to be a resolution at hand with the key, and there's going to be an absolute breakthrough. And there could be also a property, moving, buying a home, getting a lease, getting the key to an apartment, and so forth. That's wonderful. And then it says release, so recovery and release, which is really wonderful, because with release, that means you are going to be released from a situation that's been overwhelming you. It is because it's the cemetery. It's also about an ending, transformation, end of a chapter, beginning of a new chapter, and you'll be finally released from being overwhelmed and restricted. Now I'm going to clarify the cards. I'm going to start with, we'll start with Justice. Let's have a look at the Justice card. Of course, this is also a Libra card. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra. There could be a water energy, there could be a Libra air energy, and fire energy coming in your life. So remember, to watch your general reading, you'll get to know exactly who these people are. Starting with Justice for all. Let's see. Wow, what a beautiful Justice. It says the greatest gift is coming, whether it's going to be the greatest love or the greatest windfall, big money, big gift coming your way. So justice is going to be happening for you. Again, it might be connected to fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This is a fire energy also, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But you're able to move, you're able to take action, you're able to finally be able to do what you want to do and live the life you want, and be able to take an action where you were stuck and not able to move. This could be a windfall for many of you, and that's why you've got living a life of wealth and luxury over here. You see that? Living a life of absolute wealth and abundance and luxury. Okay, so that's that one. Excellent. All right, I'll put these here. So justice is going to happen. It's going to be great for you. Let's have a look at your wishes and Nine of Cups. Wishes coming true. What kind of wishes? Well, the end of a very painful chapter, suffocating chapter, your release, being released, end of a big battle, resting from a battle, and then there is a proposal or a proposition, one that's going to be spectacular for many, many, many. Is going to be there could be an air energy here. Have a look at this. This could be an air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We've got Libra here. It could be doubling up on Libra because air energy, but also this could be to do with the Ace of Cups, which is a proposal, a proposition, a situation that might escalate, like a love relationship that might escalate to the next level, or could be a job offer. Just when you need it, you are going to be offered something wonderful where you were not able before. Maybe you were overwhelmed, and now that you're resting, you will be thinking about this proposal or proposition, and you might put it to some use. So that's that one. Now let's have a look at the Three of Swords. What is this hurtful, painful truth that's coming to an end? It is to do with a partnership, a place, a situation where you feel defeated. It's out of your hands. You've done everything you can. The other party has. It's just something that is out of both of your hands. It is something that's destined, and it's destined to end. That's why there is because there is also a soulmate coming. That could be another reason why it's ending. Yes, they will be grieving the loss of that, but it might be connected to air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Air energy seems to be strong in regard to these endings. Okay, so being torn between two situations, whether you should or not. Some information is coming to put a light to this. You'll finally know what path to take. Let's have a look at the Page of Cups for everyone. Right, it keeps showing that there is a fire energy coming in your life, someone that will ignite your life, someone that will give you so much support, so much understanding. Fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Of course, it could be someone that is water with fire energy, because we are asking about this situation. We're asking about this person. This person is very strong Pisces or Scorpio or Cancer, and it seems like they've got fire energy in them. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, very strong fire. And then there is, focus. Again, like you have focus here. It says focus because there's money matters. There's big amounts of money coming to you, and you need to really know what to do and how to deal with it, not to make any mistakes. Look at all the documents, everything, especially if you're starting new or there's some sort of renewal. You are abundantly going to be taken care of by the Empress. The Empress is a very loving energy that will give you abundance and take care of you, very nurturing. So you don't have to worry in that regard. But do remember that the renewal that's coming is going to bring you a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot to be grateful for. Freedom is on top of everything. And I feel like, oh yes, the Ace of Cups, that's what I was going to talk about. The Ace of Cups shows that there is something so incredible taking place that you are going to be overwhelmed, and it's going to take you to a level where you are going to be feeling free and abundant in so many ways, in incredible ways. So that's what's coming. It looks to me a life of absolute freedom and abundance destined for you, my dear viewers. Okay, so that goes here, this one goes somewhere here, and this one is right there. Okay, so let's move on to the next level. And the next level was, oh yes, it was the freedom. I thought something was moved. Okay, let's have a look at the freedom. When is it coming? What is it going to be all about? I thought I already did that. Okay, so it says you are going to overcome a lot of obstacles and have a great victory, and the sun will be shining, bringing you a lot of happiness, healing. Where there was pain, there will be healing. Where there was illness, there's going to be recovery. Remember we said recovery? There's going to be also recovery. There's going to be a great battle, and it's going to be won, and you are going to be victorious. Absolute recovery. And also radiance. This brings you radiance. This brings you healing. It brings you abundance. It brings so much. The sun. Now let's have a look at what's ending. The wheel of, not the wheel of fortune, sorry, the tower. Right, it's ending due to you meeting, because you need to be, you or the person that you're ending from, it's destiny is coming. And because destiny is coming, this situation has to come to an end, because it has no more to give you. There's no more benefit, there's no more learning, there's no more expansion. You are destined for a lot of happiness coming your way. Extreme abundance of happiness. So much with a soulmate. So the soulmate has come up twice. Happiness has come twice. You got the Nine of Cups, you got the Ten of Cups, you got the Nine of Pentacles, living a life of wealth and luxury, and the Ten of Cups, wishes and dreams coming true. And that is spectacular. That is absolutely amazing. All right, now moving on to the next level. And the next level is finally what was hidden from you. The High Priestess. What is hidden? What do you need to know? Right, there is someone leaving. The person that's leaving is air energy, like I said before. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Or it could be concerning an air energy. Libra, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Leaving a situation that is very unhealthy, unhappy. And there's a lot of unhappiness there. It's a situation you should have left some time ago, but you were procrastinating. Maybe reluctant, so that you don't cause any sadness for anyone. But because you're destined for a lot of happiness because of this, and the soulmate connection, because of all of this, two soul connections, and you're destined for a lot of happiness, that's why this is happening. That is why there is the ending. The ending has to take place when it's time for soulmate connections. And when soulmate connections get together, it's about removing any obstacles that's in the way and reaching to levels of absolute, to be in a position to be very happy. Anything that is in the path that is no longer working, it gets removed. And that's what this is all about. That's the reason why everything is happening over here. So that was, well, what's hidden from you is that, nothing more than that. Now, let's move on to the next level and see what else the heavens wants you to know from the hearts of everyone. People that you are dealing with, those who are dealing with you. It's too many. We're just going to take one at a time, or two, three at a time. So what you're thinking, what somebody else is thinking, if you want to know somebody, what they're thinking about this or that. So let's see, there's one and there's two, and perhaps that's too much. Oh, so we've got the two and maybe another one, perhaps another one. This keeps coming. No, there's too many. All right, that's done. Let's have a look. What are people's hearts saying? Okay, now these are things from the heart. Right, so it says, I spy on your social media. Oh, wow. I spy on your social media. I mean, I'm laughing about it, but I know it's a thing nowadays. Everybody's spying on everybody. I spy on your social media. I mean, it has to do with relationships. Obviously, people sometimes are doubting other people. There's a lot of, a lot of situations in the world. You are the best I have ever had. You are the best I ever had. Someone thinks very highly of you, or maybe you're thinking very highly of someone. You are the only one I see. Wow, you are the only one I see. This is beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. All right. Finally, what's the message for everybody from this deck? Anything special that... There it is. Let's see. It says give thanks to what? Let's have a look. It says give thanks for the blessings of love. Wow. Soon on its way to you. Remember, we had both of them. So there is love for sure in the story here. In everybody's story. This is for the collective. It seems like a great partnership. And we had the renewal, and it was connected to partnerships. So there are great partnerships. It could be love or otherwise. It says give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. You really deserve that. And that's what's coming. That's beautiful. Let's have a look at the Chinese cookies and see if there's anything else that you need to know. Oh, my dear viewers. And there's the other one. All right, let's have a look. Glasses on. Right. Okay. Oh, there's a few of them. Commitment. So love is coming, and there's commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business. For some of you, it can be business, because the partnership can also be business. It will make you feel better, or much better. Here we go. The next one, burned out. It says your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional, and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Okay. The next one says future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. Beautiful. Nice. All right, cool. And that is the end of your reading, my dear viewers. I hope you have a wonderful week. My best wishes to all of you. Regards to everyone. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading, if it resonates with you. And don't forget to please watch the videos in support of me. Extra 2-3 videos a week. Just a little bit you can watch, and then let it run its course until it ends, so that it doesn't take too much of your time, but you're giving me that support, and I'm in absolute gratitude for that. My best wishes, love, light, peace, regards to each and every one of you. Blessings. Namaste.